I know we're not talking to a huge audience right now, and this is one of the biggest concerns as a student trustee for me. I'm not here to win an election for myself, a popularity contest. I'm here to promote student awareness. And what you see right here is not happening on my campus. Last time I had an event on my campus, we had 350 students. The one before were 250. And I implemented marketing ideas to make all of these things happen. In order to create awareness among the students, you first have to get them interested in what's happening around them. So it's sometimes, and I'm going to pick on what Richard said, but when I went to talk to my congressman as well on Washington, I realized that I was talking to a guy who was not really caring about what we're doing over there. So what I did, I actually extended an invitation to the 9 colleges of the district so they can come to the Department of State and meet with counselors and specifically the diplomatic counselors of the United States to understand that it's a lot easier when you're in the same level to talk to a politician and say, I need a special favor for my community. They will be more effective that way than when you have, one student talking for so many people. So we need to get into those different positions of power. And not for our power, but to be able to talk to that people in different ways, but most important, in the same plane. If we do not educate ourselves, if we do not advocate for the students or for the people in the same level, they're not going to be able to do anything for you. I assure you that. We have to create more opportunities for students, and this is one of the things that I'm working on. As a matter of fact, a good example of this way to work together. Mr. and Richard, we have a conclusion on something that we actually put all together. We're not competing against each other. Right now, we have an agenda that we were talking about. It would be nice to have 3 student trustees instead of 1, because this district is so large. We represent 250,000 students. It's just not fair for your demographics to be represented by one person. So I talked to Chancellor La Vista, and I said, it would be nice if we could put now a proposal together, which is something of the talks that I'm having with Richard and also with Mr. Let's put a proposal together, and let's try to get 3 student trustees per zone, and in that way we can represent them better. Not only that, I give you a very small example of how important it is that we not compete against each other, but we help each other. Mr. was with me right now in Southwest, and we're candidates. We're supposed to be running against each other. Jump in the car, let's go, and let me take you back to your school. Let me come to your forum. Let's talk right now in front of people. I'm giving them a ride. Normally, any other candidate or political candidate would be like, no, man, I'm not riding with you or whatever. Everyone was on budget. And then he came in and he gratefully, told me, hey, do you mind if I pay for your parking ticket right there? And he paid for my ticket and parking, right? So this is what we need. We need to find a common ground among the students that we can actually find that we have more things in common than differences. One of those things is we need to fight for our rights. I was in Santa Monica when I got sprayed. Her daughter got sprayed with the 4-year-old girl that you saw on the front page. That's her daughter. And one of the things that happened right there, a lot of people told me protest doesn't work. Yes, it does work. We got a bigger room and we got our voice heard. We need someone who represents you in the board of trustees that is not only, I'm going to say a candidate of sitting down and agreeing with the board of trustees. We need someone who's going to challenge the decisions of the board of trustees and is wanting to get in trouble for advocacy of the students, and to make sure that the students' rights are coming first. So I can assure you that if we actually put this in our thoughts, we need to have not only a little bit of this, but a little bit of that. We need to have everything all together combined, and that's why I think that 3 heads will think better than 1. But again, it's in a proposal, and I know the board of trustees is not in favor of it, but we will try to do our best to make it happen. My name is Daniel Campos. Remember the name. And I talk to you right now that you're small leaders right now, but you are right now in the trend of getting into a bigger leadership. Daniel Campos for board trustees, as the student board trustees. And I want to make sure that you guys help me out to help you. Because if you talk around with the people and ask them, hey, let's vote for this guy, let's make it happen, I can assure you that the agenda that we have in common anyway is going to be carried. And I will excuse myself because now I have to catch another college, street college. I come all the way from Stillmore.
which is the Magic Mountain, if you guys should know that. I went to Southwest, now I'm right here in the West, and I'm going right now to ELAC before I need to visit a family member I have here that I normally don't see at all, but I get the opportunity since I'm all the way down here to just pass and say hello, right, and grab a bite. But the bottom line is that this is the kind of commitment that you need from a candidate, and I'm pretty sure that I am the candidate that can help you out with that. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best of the luck. So.